So, who are the Philistines? The Philistines were a group of people living around what we now call Gaza. They lived there during biblical times all the way through Babylonian times. In Hebrew, the word Philistine means invader, and these people were allegedly Greek. According to Egyptian sources, the Philistines got their name from the sea people, the mysterious sea people who invaded Egypt and caused the collapse in the Bronze Era. And then they settled in what we now call Gaza. And that is where the word Philistine actually comes from. But that is, of course, alleged. So, what did the Philistines do? Philistines. I say Philistines. The Philistines, well, they invaded the Israelites. They would kidnap Israelite women and enslave them and sell them to the tribe of Edom. This is according to the prophet Amos. I think it's Amos chapter 1. He talks about this topic. So, how did the Israelites defeat the Philistines? Well, King David defeated the Philistines and they subdued them. The Israelites didn't really invade or conquer the Philistines. The Philistines took over, or pretty much conquered Israel, and they were able to subdue them. So the Philistines were no longer a military or a dominant military force. So they were kept under control, but they weren't actually dominated or colonized by the Israelites. Till I guess the Philistines ended in the Babylonian period. So that's very interesting that the word Philistine means invader. And I would invite people to use this word Philistine to reference any foreign group or ideology, for example, that has arrived in Ireland for the purpose of conquering us. So here's a list of a few different Philistines in recent times. Well, the mistake of joining the Eurozone, Ireland has now been dominated by the Germans, and since then, there's many policies we can't enact ourselves. Since the bank bailouts, we have been dominated by American companies, and with them, they have brought their strange American ideologies, such as, like, say, Black Lives Matter and gender ideology, which neither of which makes any sense in Irish context. Then there was, of course, when the Ukrainians came and they took up all the cheap accommodation and billions of our euros. And now there's the Arab conquest of Ireland. The Qataris buying up €1 billion worth of assets in Ireland, and the potential, well, there are secretive meetings between Ireland and the Iranian government, possibly to establish a beef trade while Iran is being sanctioned and is trying to kill the Jews. So the Philistines are a foreign group of people that have come to Ireland, and they are taking us over. Today, I won't mention his name, but a prominent Islamic leader in Ireland who is from Pakistan today has made a comment uh, saying the phrase Ireland belongs to the Irish is racist. But like, who else does Ireland belong to but the Irish? Ireland does, in fact, legally belong to the Irish. But he is a Philistine. He is coming from a foreign country. He is coming here to promote a violent political ideology. This man in question. Post your favorite memes if you know who I'm talking about. Has made all sorts of racist comments about Irish people, promoting violence against people in East Wall and in Coolock. He has made derogatory statements about gay people. He has previously supported Hamas, and he is promoting the Palestinian terrorists attacking Israel. So he is a Philistine in our country, causing chaos and division, degrading Irish culture for the purpose of bringing forth a radical Islamic regime. And this man in particular is often presented as a moderate. But to me, anyone who promotes Sharia law is not a moderate. They are a Philistine invader. And it's not just the foreign invaders we need to get rid of. And I don't mean all foreign people. Not all foreign people are invaders, just the ones who are specifically here to dominate us, such as the Arab terrorist groups that are very popular these days on the streets. They're here to change our culture, taking our resources and enslaving the Irish people. That might sound like a crackpot conspiracy theory, but when you look into it, they openly talk about the Islamification of Ireland. The Irish government, who I will also refer to as Philistines because they are collaborating with the Philistines and they support foreign alien ideology in Ireland. They seem to be into this because they want cheaper labour and a beef trade route. So, yeah, embrace Ireland. Reject the Philistines because Ireland belongs to the Irish.